With something we got going on right now. We want to know what's going on in Holly Springs. And right now, it's the same song. We got taxes. And I don't think people, is in my opinion, y'all. I mean, I don't want to talk for all y'all. We wouldn't have a problem with the 30% hike we got if we had something to show for.
Service to go with the hike.
Service to go with it, because right now, we got a hospital that's not operational. And it should be with 30% tax hike. We have a sports complex that's due us that somebody else gave us the money. So it ain't like the money's coming from the bulk of the money not coming from us. Somebody already gave us the money
Waste gave us
3 years ago, and then we got people in office that's supposed to be representing us don't want us to have it. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. If you represent us, why you don't want us to have our own
I'm not
money?
going to say they don't want us to have it. I'm going to say they want a piece of it. And the thing is, it should go to where it was designated to go.
100%.
That's what the issue is now. And since we mentioned that, why don't you go ahead and introduce?
Well, we need to nominate our special guest introduce himself.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. We got the man himself, the supervisor of District 1, Mr. Red Glover is on here. And this is our second supervisor we done had on.
Yeah.
Second supervisor, we had Miss Belfort on. And speaking of Miss Belfort, over 700 tax assessor, over 600 people signed up for homestead. So
congratulations.
We were doing our job for it. We was out here working hard. So
out there and make sure that
if you missed it, I hope you ain't one of them April fools that missed it. And then now you complain about taxes, but you didn't go get that big tax break.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got Mr. Glover here, and he gonna let us know his perspective of what's going on. Like I said on my podcast, hey, what's going on in Holly Springs?
Good afternoon, yeah.
Good afternoon, Mr. Glover.
I appreciate the invite here.
Anytime. Just knock on the door. We'll welcome you in.
First of all, I like to first of all, I want to say that be speaking today. These are my views and my views only. I'm not.
Oh, you are a disclaimer, Rob. But hold on 1 second. Go ahead and do our disclaimer.
So none of us get in any hot water.
Yes.
We would like to let you all know that the views of Marshall County Watch, Vernon Briggs, The Dude, and Lynn Sumler are not necessarily those of 92.7 FM, The Change. So take it as it resonates.
There we go. All right, Ms. Glover. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's absolutely. That's what I want to say.
Okay.
Again, these views are my views and my views only, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
Let's go. Where we at?
The one thing is, I noticed in the meeting, I mean, you are real adamant on, and I understand that this is your district, but you real adamant on us having something in Holly Springs, and you really want to bring Holly Springs back to the glory which it was.
What do we have here now? They kept mentioning a soccer field. So how active is this soccer field?
I haven't seen it.
Play soccer.
I have no idea about the soccer field.
No, I haven't seen a soccer field.
My thing is, we are trying to get the fairground developed with some money that we have, and try to move forward with that. You know, we with everything you do, it's always push back.
Always.
But I am very, very adamant about getting that thing up and rolling. What the funds were set for.
Yes.
You know,
but it seems like other municipalities want a piece of the pie, but when they had the pie, we didn't get no piece of it.
We didn't get a piece of it.
Well, as you stated earlier, that's been sitting up for about
3 years.
3 years.
And it's not worth what it was 3 years ago. We've talked about that several times.
Yeah, I understand. 1.7 $1.7 million sounds like a lot of money, but to create the proper atmosphere, the proper sporting
Well, right now it's up
event
to
is
1.4 million.
is 1.4.
Yeah, that's
oh
what.
wow.
That's
Okay.
what.
And it started at 1.2, so it's grown. But even with the
Oh.
growth, it's not worth what it was when before the growth. But the thing is,
When you have a lot of pushback on certain things,
right?
you know, it's difficult, very, very difficult, and you don't have a voice about it. You know, you don't have a. Sometimes it seems like your opinion don't matter. Like, your
Right.
opinion don't matter. Your opinion
Yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's where I'm at with that now. You
Yeah,
know, and I'm not
because you
speaking on.
guys
I'm
have-
not speaking on behalf of anyone
Anyone,
else.
just
Just
you.
me,
Yeah.
District 1 supervisor.
Right, right.
And I see that you guys, we try and come to the meetings whenever possible. You
Mhm.
voted to move forward,
Mm-hmm.
but it hasn't moved. And every time it come back up, there's always, like you say, a pushback. So my advice or my opinion, like you say, is only mine,
Mm-hmm.
is to just don't give up, Mr. Glover. Just don't give up, because this is your town, even though it's in another district that this sports complex has to be in. And I see that you and Mr. Zen is all for giving the money what it was intended to be.
Absolutely.
So, you just got to keep going. We are behind you. That's
But-
100%.
But this is my thing. I mean, it's in District 2, which I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was in District 2.
And the hospital is in District 1 here.
Okay, but how does the and he's going to say, I know he's going to say I'm throwing him under the bus, but we got video on up on our
Well,
page and
I mean-
everything. But how do you not vote for something that's in your district? And then his reasoning behind that is, well, we don't have enough money to finish it. Okay, but then you also said, let's give money to somebody else, some of the money to somebody else. So we don't have enough money to finish it. Why would we give any money away?
Yeah,
Well-
then you just started. Okay,
We started and then we
started.
add on to it, as we grow and other things we do. But I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. My thing is, if it's in your district and your constituents want it, it should be some dirt slung somewhere.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Again, we have a lot of pushback on this thing and a whole lot of things that me myself is adamant for, and I won't bag down or bag away from it. And if
Thank you.
you hear,
And we noticed that in the board meeting.
If you're sitting here listening, it doesn't matter who you are. I would certainly not bag down on it. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I can
But,
tell you, people in your district, in District 1, a lot of my relatives, they walk up and they said, you and Vernon, I'm glad that y'all laid back on Red a little bit because he's doing a great job. I said, no, he is doing a great job.
Thank you.
I said,
Thank you.
we didn't take it personal and he didn't take it personal.
No, certainly. I
And
didn't.
we see what you're doing.
Yes,
Your work speaks for itself.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
And see, that's the thing that I've been talking about. People are complaining about this 30% tax hike. But the reason because they can't see anything done. Now, we just gave multiple 6-figure raises. And that right there, to me, could have been added on to this sports complex or to the hospital. We just put a $500,000 floor in a dilapidated courthouse. And I guarantee you, no constituent cares about that more so than the hospital or their kids to have something to do.
Right.
These taxes are outrageous. We have, and that's one of the other issues that I try to fight on. In order to build that base up,
Yes.
we need economic growth throughout the county.
Definitely.
So, when you constantly pushing back on those things, and raising these taxes, these people are, and I say this, and I say this very adamantly. These people are very, very not upset. They be beyond upset. They're very
Yes.
angry now because they have no one to come and say, "Hey, let's see what we can do to lower these millage or whatever we have to do." And when you got so much pushback on, again, that pushback can come from anybody. So let me make myself clear on that. When you have that pushback so like that, you're gonna have the tax base to grow up. You have no one, no one doing grants and that. And it's
Why
Let me
is it
further-
that we don't have a
We have, but
dedicated grant writer
I want
here?
to say, when you said dedicated, what do you mean?
Someone that their job is just to write grants. I mean,
We
all cities have them.
we have it's some things that I'm certainly looking into.
Definitely.
There's a lot of things that's been happening, that's been going on, that certainly need to be looked into.
But it seems like some people don't want Holly Springs to grow. They want Holly Springs to die. I mean, Holly Springs right now is on life preserve right
On
now.
life
And I
support.
tell
right
Life
now.
support right now, and then it's like, no, if Holly Springs grow, it's gonna affect us.
And,
But then, okay, but you're growing, and it's affecting Holly Springs.
and you can look at all the
Empty buildings. I mean,
towns
come on
around
now.
us. But I tell people all the time, you certainly can slow it down, but you're not going to be able to stop it. And that comes with
Right.
that comes
exactly.
with that comes with me or anybody else. We have an election coming back up next year, and I have to pinpoint that because
I'm glad you brought that up.
we are having an election coming up next year, and it could be me or anybody. If you don't feel like that, I'm doing what you need to get done. Go out and vote.
Yeah.
Right now, I have, and let me, if you don't mind, let me put this out.
Go ahead.
I have about 12 people right now. I'm doing some recruiting, so I'm gonna put my number out there: 662-544-5670. That I have a small about 12 young men and ladies right now. That what we're doing is going out and canvassing and registering these people to vote.
Oh my God.
And that's great. That's how it should
That's
work.
Yeah.
beautiful.
And I want to build that base up so
Yes.
much. Again, 662-544-5670. If you want to be a part of that, to go out and get your friends, your families, and every members to go out and register to vote, and we'll go from there.
But
So
let
that's
me
something
clear
we
that out
need to
too.
do.
Marsh County Watch, we don't promote or anybody for anything. I mean, if Mr. Glove want to come on here and say what he want to say about his campaign, then that's fine. If somebody want to run for office, they want to come on here and say what they want to say, then that's fine. But everybody say, well, somebody's back. We don't bag any candidate. We don't bag any candidate. But no, this is the thing that you were saying.
I'm not campaigning.
No.
But what I'm doing is to let people know that has these issues, these problems,
That they have
what they
voice.
need. They do have a voice, and it counts.
And I like that.
And it counts.
And
I
it's
was
not
just-
a problem with you campaigning if you want
You
to
campaign right now, that's fine.
Because y'all should campaign the whole time. The
whole-
the
I like
moment
that.
you get elected to
You-
the moment it's time to elect again.
You-
You should campaign
You
because that's how you're gonna get my vote.
wow.
Show me what you're up to.
Wow.
But see, my thing is, Marsh County Watch been accused several times
I know.
of backing somebody because
I
they're
know.
here.
Yeah.
But we don't back anybody.
But everybody can come here.
Anybody. We don't invite people. They ain't never showed up
And
yet.
I tell people all the time, I let the people bag me.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I'm going to do what's right. But when you got so much pushback, I am so angry. I'm so upset right now. I am. Coming
Right.
here today, I'm very, very upset about these taxes. It is ridiculous.
Yes.
And these are some of the things that these people instill and trusting in me to
Yes.
try to get done. It doesn't matter. If you're upset about something, make them stand, make a move, make a change.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what we got?
Absolutely it is. You just have to make a change.
One of the
We got a
viewers-
viewer.
Yeah, she said that was her question. Well, they said, I don't know if it's male or female. They said that was their question too. Why don't they have a dedicated grant writer? And Mr. Glover, if you're looking into that, I can help you. I'm not a grant writer, but I can reach out and get your information to someone because
Oh,
this is how people get things done. You're not going to always have people donating, but you will always have grants.
and those grants would help subsidize these taxes.
Mhm.
Right.
That is just enormous. And again, people are very, very angry
Yeah.
about that. But and I'm constantly, and I have to be honest and fair about this. I'm constantly learning.
Yeah.
I've been eight and
we all.
a half months, and I'm constantly learning. Going to continue to learn.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to sit back and just sit on my hands and not do what's right by by the citizens of Marshall County.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't care who you are, black, white, male,
It
female.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm here for you, and I'm going to continue to be here for you. I know probably after the show, I'll probably get a lot of pushback. But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
I want
matter.
people to know that I am it's myself. Myself is in the fight with you.
Right.
You know,
And that's what we lacking.
And I don't think you're getting the pushback from the people that matter.
Absolutely. Those are the very same people that probably wasn't with me no way.
Exactly.
And probably wasn't with the issue. So it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know, and I'm the type of person, and it really don't bother me as long as I know I'm doing
That you're doing the right thing.
But we get a lot of lip service. I mean, because we go to the board meeting and this rec facility wants to go.
Yeah.
We go to the next one and it's not a go.
Stop.
It's like, wait a minute, what's going on between
Let's do this.
between the meeting, let's do this, to the executive session, to the next meeting, then it's not doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
total.
but I said this before. I said this on the show before, and it goes now that if this hospital doesn't happen,
wow.
if this rec center doesn't happen, then the people that be and look, and if you're not talking about it right now, don't come back in November talking about, well, I'm gonna do a school. We don't want to hear nothing about that. We want to see
the opportunity to start. Maybe you can't do it in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Let's start.
But it ain't gonna start. If some dirt's not slung at this hospital or on that sports complex, whoever is involved with that, don't worry about Marshall County. Why? The citizens are gonna replace you with somebody else, because you can't do what we want you to do. Then we'll get somebody that can do it.
I would say I wouldn't necessarily say work won't, but what we need.
That's what we need. What want and need.
It's what we need.
Mr. Ray,
I mean,
Mr. Glover, can you hang around for a little while?
Oh yeah, because we gotta take a station break. Yes.
Yeah.
We gotta take a station break, and we're gonna be right back with Mr. Red Glover telling us, hey, what's going on in Marshall County, especially Holly Springs.
When someone you love passes, finding comfort and care matters. At Serenity Funeral Home, our family through every step with dignity and respect. At Serenity Funeral Homes, you'll receive personalized services, local support, and a warm, caring atmosphere so you can focus on remembering what matters most. Visit Serenity Funeral Home at any of our 3 locations. Serenity Funeral Home in Holly Springs, at 140 North Memphis Street, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Serenity Funeral Home of Pontotoc at 248 Highway 15 South in Pontotoc. And Serenity Funeral Home in New Albany, located at 722 Coulter Drive, New Albany, Mississippi. For immediate assistance, call Serenity Funeral Home at 662-252-6061 or stop by. We're here for you. Serenity Funeral Homes, honoring lives, comforting hearts.
You have to show up to one of our cookouts at Baby House Home.
In the heart of historic Holly Springs, Mississippi, a new place has opened where celebration, community, and legacy come together. Welcome to the Ark, the Autry Remembrance Center. Whether you're planning a wedding, reception, birthday celebration, family reunion, business gathering, or repast, the Ark offers a beautiful and welcoming venue designed to make every moment special. With 2 elegant levels, spacious event areas, private suites, and a full kitchen, the Ark provides the perfect setting for both intimate gatherings and large celebrations. But more than just a venue, the Ark was created providing a place where the community can come together to celebrate life's most meaningful moments. From joyful celebrations to moments of remembrance, the Ark is here to serve family, friends, and organizations throughout Holly Springs and North Mississippi. Now booking events for the upcoming season. To learn more or reserve your date, call 662-460-5647. That's 662-460-5647 or visit archhollysprings.org. That's ARC, A-R-C, hollysprings.org. Or follow the ARC-Autry Remembrance Center on Facebook. The ARC, where legacy lives and celebration begins.
Tune in to Marshall County Watch with host Vernon Briggs and co-host Len Sumler, airing on 92.7 WKRA, Saturdays at 12 noon. Bringing you community news you can use. Call in with your questions, concerns, or sponsorship opportunities at 662-6222-192.
All right, and we are back. If you got questions for Mr. Glover, please give us a call at 662. I think you were saying it too fast.
Yeah.
Let me get slow. 662-622-2192. Give us a call if you got any questions or comments about what Mr. Glover was talking about or what Lynn and I are talking about. Give us a call. But a lot of people understand this, and I say it this way for a reason. People say that they can't get off work and they got all kind of excuses why they don't come and vote. Mm-hmm. My thing is this here. If you didn't have a heart attack or stroke or some kind of life-threatening situation and you can't come here to this hospital and then you got to try to make it somewhere else, you trying to make it somewhere else and you can't make it, do you think that that cotton roll is not going to get picked because you died on the way somewhere else? They going to find somebody else to pick that cotton roll just like they got you to pick it.
Exactly.
So my thing is, you need that hospital here so you can go back to that job and all that. But we got a caller coming in. What you got, caller?
Let me say good afternoon to everyone. This is Supervisor Zen.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Supervisor.
And I just like to add a couple of things to what I was hearing. I'd like to say one thing in particular. I want to commend Mr. Glover there for his strong stance on these issues. I also kind of want to recognize Supervisor Taylor, who was really responsible for securing those funds specifically for a softball complex there at the Marshall County Fairgrounds.
All right. Shout out to Mr. Taylor for his efforts.
Yes, and I just like to say I think I don't have to tell you guys anything because you've been visible at most of the board meetings. But I had someone to ask me a question, say how do you explain that now the couple of board members is prepared to take the money away from a designated program, and I said, in my opinion, robbery is robbery.
Right.
And that's taking something that belonged to someone else, and that's the only explanation I can give. This strong arm robbery to rob the children of the Marshall County area for some personal gain, for some kind of political move. That's all I can think of it. But at the end of the day, robbery is robbery, and that's basically what I want to add to that conversation.
And I totally agree with you, Supervisor Zen.
I agree also.
That money was designated for that particular
space
project,
yeah.
And we never talked about putting that money sit there for 3 years, way before I came there, and we never talked about doing anything, giving Holly Springs anything. And I've tried that several times. I had pushback on that. And all of a sudden they want to give Holly Springs something, Potts Camp. I hear you. Until this was up, why is it when you guys were there they never talked about that then?
Could I mention this too?
We got another caller, Mrs. Zen.
Okay, all right.
Could you call back?
Okay, all right.
All right, caller, what you got?
Yes, this is Miss Wilkins down on 210 Butler Street.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, and I would like to talk to Mr. Glover.
How you doing, ma'am?
Mr. Glover know who I am.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Yes. I've been trying to get in contact. I got to try to get in contact with the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Hadn't heard from anybody since they got elected. I live by a ditch. The ditch is collapsing. Mm-hmm. Trees are falling. And there's one tree on this ditch.
Mm-hmm.
If it falls, it's going to fall on my house. I can't get nobody to come down to see or tell me anything.
Let me, I believe I talked with you about that before.
Yes, you did.
Again, and I even came down.
Right.
And I addressed that issue, not to that, I don't think if I did to that extent, but and I have your number, but can I get back with you and I get in contact with someone today, and I get in contact with the mayor today, or one of your aldermen down there today, and we'll certainly, I would certainly ask them to come and look at it. You have to understand, I'm limited inside this city.
I understand.
But as you inside the city, and I'm a supervisor, so, and I tell people, I don't really limit to myself when I'm trying to listen and help other people. Let me get in contact with the right person today. Okay. As soon as I get off today, I will see you down on Butler today, sometime today. Okay?
And look, even my yard just started decaying and getting closer to my house.
Yes, ma'am.
A guy came down here not too long ago and cut a tree where it had fell on my dog. But thank God it didn't kill my dog.
Yes, ma'am.
What? So I just want. Then I got vine.
Yes, ma'am.
Growing on my electric wire. I brought that issue up last year, and the vines is still growing. Nobody came. I ain't heard from nobody. So I can't even get people to pick up my garbage. My garbage is piled up right now. They won't even come down under the hill and get my garbage.
Your garbage?
My garbage. We had so much garbage that they wouldn't pick it up. My daughter called.
Is it in a bin?
Yeah, it's in a bin. I mean, we had garbage all the way around the garbage.
I get that. I get the garbage picked up also.
Well, that's part of actually last week they sent a small truck to pick it up, but the garbage had been sitting up for a week. So I wonder, am I a part of Holly Springs, or they forgotten about me?
You certainly are. You certainly are a part of Holly Springs, and I don't think, and on behalf of Holly Springs and the mayor office, I can clearly understand about the chaos that's been going on there, but I don't think that they totally forgot about you or anything like that. And sometimes you have to refresh their memory. Now you refresh my memory. I'll certainly get in touch with the mayor there. I know the mayor. He certainly will do everything he possibly can.
I know the mayor too. My kids grew up with his children.
Yeah, he's not. He certainly hadn't forgotten.
I know it's a lot. Y'all got a lot on your plate.
Yes, ma'am.
Just send somebody.
I will.
Just to look at it, and then you'll see where I'm coming from.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be back down there. After I leave the show today, I'll be down there, and I'll get in contact with the proper people.
All right, then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, ma'am. I will be there today.
All right. I ain't fussing at nobody. I just had to get that out there.
All right. Thanks, Carl. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Bye.
Mr. Glover, one of our viewers says, sounds like Mr. Glover is trying to make things happen.
So,
you have listeners out there that know that you're trying to do the right thing. Obviously, Miss Wilkins, you took care of her. You answered her questions. I like that. Call in. Mr. Glover is not afraid to speak to you.
And then Mrs. Zen called in and put in a good insight.
Yes.
Mrs. Zen, we had a couple of calls while you was talking. I mean, we ran a little bit long, but call back if you got other stuff that you want to say. But
and any supervisor, if you want to call in and
I don't know what's going on.
You want to say something, You know, we just want things to go right, to do right. And for the citizens out there, especially in District 1 in Holly Springs and District 2, you guys call and report your aldermen, your supervisor. You want this money at this complex. Do not think that you're bothering anyone or anything. You probably are.
But we paying them, though.
Yeah.
We paying them, so hey.
Doesn't matter. Call and tell them you want this sports complex.
We want this hospital. We want it. We need it.
And Mr. Glover wanted to talk about the hospital. So let's talk about this.
Because Mr. Glover been trying to get the hospital. He's trying to get a sports complex. And the sports complex is not even in his district. Now, he's fighting for another district.
He's fighting for
and then the person that is in that district should be fighting for it as well.
Jump on board, Mr. Walker.
I mean, you got to be talking about what the people need and what the people want. Because that's the only reason that anybody is hired.
Yes, and people got to talk about what they want.
And that's another thing.
And I just,
March kind of what? The dude and Lynn Sumner, we can't talk for you. I mean, we can put it out there, but y'all got to talk with us. Y'all got to be calling in because your supervisor watching and listening. So y'all need to call in and voice y'all opinion. Let them know we want it, we need it, and look, and you don't give it to us, we're gonna get somebody else. They're gonna get it for us.
Well, you know, I'm not in compliance with one, and I tell these people all the time.
Cause you're looking out for Marshall County as a whole.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it very adamant that as a supervisor, which I was elected to do my job.
Thank you.
I am not in compliance, and it's 5 supervisors. But I am not in compliance with letting one person run this whole damn show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not going to happen.
Is that what we've been saying, Vernon?
We've been saying that on this show. I think this show 26, and we've been saying it for 26 shows.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You could do whatever you think you make it want to do when it comes to me. It doesn't matter. I'm just not in compliance with everything. Something happened. One person run the show. Yeah, one person. Controls this and controls that.
Control the narrative of everything.
I just don't
ask about everything. They don't. We have some people don't even have the knowledge of know anything about their finances or these county finances. I'm so angry about that.
But the thing is, we were talking about grants. Dr. Williams came to the board and said that, look, I can get this grant for a generator at the hospital, you know, and okay, so he's trying to work and trying to get what we need, but then
all we got to say is okay.
Why is it so difficult for us to try to do something to help these people right here?
But that's what they got hired to do, and it's not happening. I mean, well, we got a hospital in Oxford. We got a hospital down here. We want. I need a hospital
in each district, District 1, District 2, and District 5. You have hundreds of voters that comes out and vote and support each and every one of us.
Go ahead, Lynn. What we got?
View says the money available for both of these projects. The money, 1.2 million is available for the sports complex.
For the sports complex.
Dr. Williams mentioned getting grants and
he could secure a grant, but then he can't get it himself, but the county can. And he's willing to share that information to get the grant for the generator.
I'm certainly working, we'll be working. I was appointed to work closely with him at the last board meeting, thank God.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Exactly.
That's right.
You're going to be kind of like the go-between between the board and Dr. Williams.
And Dr. Williams.
Yes.
And Dr. Williams, he's doing everything he possibly can. I assure you, to try to get help for these people. But again, sometimes when you have pushback, it's difficult. That's really
that's a politically correct way to say it.
Yeah. It's difficult, but it's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
And my dad used to always tell us, it's difficult, but it's not impossible.
Just give it time. I say this, and I said it at me. Election is coming up.
Yep.
And there's hospital. And it's going to be a big key of getting reelected.
And I tell you,
the sports complex is going to be a big key of getting reelected. And if you ain't talking about it now, we don't want to hear it come election time.
District 1, again, I say District 1, District 2, in District 5. We have the biggest bulk of voters in those districts, and we don't realize that if something is not right, and we go out and knock on these people's doors and ask them to come and vote for us again.
And then give us nothing. How that gonna work? Gotta have something to show for it. Well, here's your fat tax bill. Well, we want something other than that.
But they have no knowledge. Some of not. I don't know about. Again, not speaking on behalf of any of my colleagues, and they can speak for themselves.
I mean, I like that. I mean, talk for you.
I'm speaking on my behalf that things are pretty hectic. Things are pretty hectic.
I mean, it seems like the scale is not. I understand there's five districts, but for some reason it is not tilted toward District 1. And that's just my opinion, because I can walk through Holly Springs and it's totally different when I used to walk through Holly Springs as a teenager. I mean, we ain't got nothing to offer like what we had. Holly Springs used to be the mecca of doggone Marshall County. Absolutely. And then now it's dying out, and it's like people want it to happen like that. And for what reason, why, I don't know why, but I see that that's a thing.
And my first month or so in, even when I was nominated and before I was elected, my first thing is, I want to work with this city. I want to work with city government. And I do now work with the aldermen and the mayor. I have a very good relationship with the aldermen of Holly Springs and the mayor of Holly Springs. And I want, I don't know what we have to do, and I keep asking questions what I have to do and don't.
What can I do?
What can I do? What can we do as a board to come in and try to help solidify some of the things that Holly Springs.
Well, let me answer you this question.
All of a sudden now, nothing has been done. But then all of a sudden, when we bring the sports complex up, some people want to say, "Hey, let's give Holly Springs." You never did want to give them anything. I've been there 8 months, 8.5 months.
Well, this is my question. I'm pretty sure you can answer this question. I asked some board members. Why don't we have certain things? We used to have 3 grocery stores. We used to have this and that because I go out to the limited places we have after the show to go eat, and you only got 1 or 2, maybe 3. So and then the board, different people on the board said, "Well, it's not our job to bring commerce to Holly Springs."
But that's how you raise your taxes.
But see, this is not their job. I understand that. But see, this is where it get confusing. Because at the board meeting on Monday, commerce was a big part of what was going on. Well, if we do the sport complex, it's going to hurt the commerce of Byhalia. It's going to hurt the commerce of Potts Camp. But wait a minute. But we were told they didn't have nothing to do with commerce. So why are you bringing up commerce now, but you ain't got nothing to do with bringing commerce to Holly Springs? So we either do or we don't.
It goes back to this for me, and it's something that I, you certainly can try to slow it down, Ms. Sumler, but you're not going to be able to stop it.
You're not.
And that's when I've been to a lot of places around here, and I see the growth, the economic.
What's the potential out the wazoo, but it's just
economic that
not happening.
Everything
they just put a stop to it.
Everything it is, and I just won't be a part of that stump. I'm not going to.
Yeah, that stagnant
I'm not going to be a part of
atmosphere.
it. No, I'm not.
We have a voter that said voters need to come out and vote and don't just complain. Put your money where your mouth is.
And look, that's what we've been saying on it. Because like I said,
and I want you guys
that vote won't get picked whether you pick it or not. So take off your job, come out and vote for somebody that you believe is going to help you. Because, like I said before, if this hospital ain't talked about or something done about it between now and election time, if the sports complex ain't done or something, a shovel of dirt, groundbreaking or something ain't been done come election time, then you need to try to, or the person ain't trying to push it, you need to find somebody else that can do it.
There was a senior that said to me, they live in Hollow Spring. They've owned their home for over 50 years, and they are nervous because they are older, and as we get older, we get diseases, and they are afraid that in an emergency, they got to travel for 20 or 30 minutes just to get stabilized. And that's the whole purpose of the hospital.
We had a few months ago, the older guy was right here. It's right before the ice storm that actually had a heart attack right there on the steps at the hospital. But thank God he's still living. And those are some of the things, we had.
That's scary.
It's very, very scary.
And we want our family. I don't care if I was listening to the radio, a lady just turned 101 today. We want them to get to 101. We don't want them dying for something
as
that
simple
we can
as
control.
Can't go to an emergency room in their own community.
Can't get stabilized to be transported to the property.
And that's something that I've been adamant about standing on and not going to budge on it. Is trying to at least get the roof and things fixed. At least get us emergency room. Start somewhere. We have to start somewhere in order to.
But you get hit with this. Well, we can't afford that. But we affording stuff that the people don't care about.
Well, I'd say this. When you got people that constantly doing it, you got to make a change.
People paying good money.
You just got to make a change.
And you gotta make a $1 on somebody's life.
You gotta make a change. People are, if you hear me, you got to make a change. If you're not satisfied with what's going on, make a change. Again, I have a driver. I have about 12 people now. I'm looking for about 50 people to join me on doing this throughout the whole Marshall County. Don't matter what district that you're in.
That's beautiful.
And push what we want and what we need. This hospital and this doggone sports complex, let's go. We want it. We need it. We need it. We need it. Gotta have it.
We gotta have it.
Look, you gotta give the people what they want.
Right. And my personal number again is 662-544-5670. Come and join us. Let's get these people registered. And if you want to make a change. Okay.
Oh, let's mention this right here, Elaine. No, right here. What you got?
Also, just a little FYI, Spring Fashion Show is May the 3rd, 2026 at 4 p.m. at 700 Hacks Cross in Olive Branch, Mississippi.
Is that on a Sunday?
You know what? May 3rd. I'm not sure if it's a Sunday. I saw the date.
Oh, it's a fashion show.
Uh-oh. It should be nice.
It's Sunday. Okay, on a Sunday.
After church. So, the ladies are
going so y'all already be dressed up, so you ain't got to go home and change.
Also, we was talking about the taxes.
What we got right here?
Oh, we have a viewer.
Instead of a sports complex, why a full recreation center with courts and pool? Oh,
I think it's a price.
It's supposed to be all that. It's supposed to be all that, but it's what they want to do. We got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So we got to start with these baseball fields, and then they're going to go into courts, soccer fields, and they talk about pools and everything. Yeah. So it's going to grow from there, but we got to start. But we keep hearing, well, we ain't got enough money to do it all, but we got to do something. And what's the next one on there? Oh.
How do you expect people to move here if you
don't have the mic?
Red mic need to come up. Hospital.
Say that one more time.
How do you expect people to move here when we don't have anything for them, including the hospital?
Oh, that's a good question.
And that's what he's fighting for.
That's something
reason he's fighting for.
That I'm fighting for right now. I'm very, very adamant about that. The hospital, the sports complex, and lowering these taxes. And people want to move away. We have businesses here that have been here for God knows when. And the taxes are so high now, they don't want to be a part of this anymore. And it's ridiculous. We have to do something about it. If that means making a change, again, let's get out and do it.
We got to get out and vote. We've been preaching that since the show started. Get out and vote because, like I said, you trying to make it to South Haven or Oxford and you check out. hey, they can find somebody else. They ain't look. They might.
That's right.
They might put a flower out there for you, but look at that. If you would have went out and voted instead of going to that job, you'd have been live right now.
Okay, and as far as Marsh County tax assessor, she's presenting a free tax seminar. This is Tuesday, April the 21st, 2026 at the Multipurpose Center in Holly Springs from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. If you want to know where your taxes are going, how your taxes are assessed, the tax appraisal will be there. So I suggest, just show up just for
the class.
Yes.
I totally agree with that. What she's doing, I think, is a remarkable thing, and I think people need to get out and come and visit and listen and hear things. That's part of
the better understanding of how the taxes work.
Hear directly from her instead of what they say and he say. No, go and listen to what Miss Balfour has to say.
Absolutely, she's a very smart young lady. She's she's doing a remarkable job, and shouts out to you, Miss Bell.
Are we gonna be able to do another commercial here?
Yes, we need to do that now. We need to take another station break, and because, like I said, Mr. Andre, he's doing a lot of awesome stuff. We still trying to get this concert done.
The art.
The art. We're trying to get it done. Hopefully, we can get it done.
I wish it was open today. I just like walking through it. It's nice. Yeah.
Where's that?
The art.
Right next to the
Archer Remembrance Center. You gotta go by there. It's beautiful.
All right, let's go ahead and take this station break right quick.
Welcome to the ARC, the Autry Remembrance Center, Holly Springs' premier luxury venue. From weddings to corporate events, every detail is designed to impress. Dates are filling fast, so don't wait. Book your experience with the ARC today. Call 662-460-5647. That's 662-460-5647. Or visit archhollysprings.org and follow us on Facebook at the ARC Autry Remembrance Center. That's the ARC-Autry Remembrance Center on Facebook. The ARC, where legacy lives and celebration begins.
When someone you love passes, finding comfort and care matters. At Serenity Funeral Home, our compassionate team guides you through every step with dignity and respect. At Serenity Funeral Homes, you'll receive personalized services, local support, and a warm, caring atmosphere so you can focus on remembering what matters most. Visit Serenity Funeral Home at any of our 3 locations. Serenity Funeral Home in Holly Springs, at 140 North Memphis Street, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Serenity Funeral Home of Pontotoc at 248 Highway 15 South, Pontotoc. And Serenity Funeral Home in New Albany, located at 722 Coulter Drive, New Albany, Mississippi. For immediate assistance, call Serenity Funeral Home at 662-252-6061 or stop by. We're here for you. Serenity Funeral Homes, honoring lives, comforting hearts.
Tune in to Marshall County Watch with host Vernon Briggs and co-host Len Sumler, airing on 92.7 WKRA, Saturdays at 12 noon, bringing you community news you can use. Call in with your questions, concerns, or sponsorship opportunities at 662-6222-192.
All right, we got one thing called a viewer said that they think that Marshall County Watch is going to get more people out to vote. I hope so.
I hope so. Well, we have something very interesting here. Viewer seems to have a theory that, are we certain that the powers to be is not trying to make the county dilapidated only so all the old folks will move out and they can bring new people in and start it and build it the way they want to? The land prices will go cheap, the buildings will go cheap, the property will go cheap, and that makes a lot of sense. That's a great business move if that is what they're doing, because if I can get it for $5, whereas it's worth $100,000.
And now I can develop it into something. Oh, we got another.
Yeah, and we can get rid of all of this stuff around here.
What was that? Oh, this is a continuation. Okay.
And the person brought it up because corruption is in every city. And what would make this city any different than any place else? And I can see that for the simple fact, Highway 20, what is that? 22 is right there. 311 goes straight to Highway 72. Red Bank Road goes straight to Highway 72. This could be a mecca.
It used to be. Without all those roads like that.
So can you imagine with all these houses and apartments and things that they're building, that we throw a couple of high-end restaurants or nice factories in there, and I pay pennies for the dollar. So, viewer, you have something there.
I never thought about it like that.
To break it down so that they can come up. So, Supervisor Glover, we got to make sure that does not happen.
Well, certainly not. I don't. I don't foresee that at all. Right. Me personally, I don't.
Gotcha.
I think the thing again we have here is trying to lower these taxes, and that's one of the major things that I'm on, and that's a good observation. But
I don't know. We made a lot of bills for ourselves here lately. That can we really lower the taxes now?
Well,
because we can't do no pay cut
again.
People ain't gonna stand for that.
Again, that is something that's what we have now is standard, and that's why I tell everybody, and I keep saying this, vote.
That VOTE is the way. That's the only thing we got.
And I'm adamant about it. That could be me or anybody else. Anybody else. You have no idea.
If they ain't talking about what you need,
you have no idea the things that
recreation for your kids, hospital for you and your kids, and your mom and dad and them. I mean, if they ain't talking about that, they ain't talking about nothing.
And if you think you can't vote, there are too many expungements clinic. If you got a little ding on your record,
I've been a part of the expungement clinic for quite some time.
Step up, step out.
Like I said, stop making excuses.
People get to me, call me, they know.
We got somebody. Go ahead, caller.
Mr. Craig, quickly, I just wanted to complete this statement. Listen, I just wanted to say that supervisors should be programmed or focused on generating activities and everything for the county. These cities, municipalities, they have the aldermans. It appears that the aldermen would be people that would be reaching at funds for what's happening inside of their city limits.
Okay. Absolutely,
yeah. Camp, and that's by Hellier and Holly Springs as well.
Yes.
They don't need to be acting like they are aldermen. They need to be acting like county boards of supervisors looking for things that enhance Marshall County.
Absolutely.
And that's all. And that's in closing.
Oh, okay. So that let me know. That let me know what I answer my question, because you're not responsible for commerce.
Yeah, that's I was just telling about the lady that called in earlier. You know, I get with her, her alderman or the mayor or something like that, and so they're responsible for those things, and that's why I also made the statement that I'm adamant about trying to see what we can do or how we can do it, or is it legal or illegal not to do to help this city move forward.
Right.
Together, we are all in this together.
And one thing I'm gonna say to you, Mr. Glover, because when I'm retired now, when I was working, I tried to please everybody, and I overextended myself. Don't do that to yourself.
No.
Do what you can. Like you said, reach out to those aldermen and do what you can. Don't break yourself down.
I don't make promises, and I've let people do, but I can say this: I love what I'm doing.
I see.
I love what I absolutely don't love what I'm doing. When I was a liaison, I love what I'm doing.
Yeah. I
always had a good line of communication with people.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, or what you do. That's just how I am.
Yes.
Well, we got a couple of minutes left, and we're going to let you have them last 2 minutes there, Mr. Glover. What you got for us?
What I want to say is, again, I go back to the two main subjects that we talked about today, and that's that fairground and the hospital.
Yes.
People, whether what happens, just know that you have myself, you have Mr. Zen, that's and other supervisors that's trying to work. I'm going to try to work with everybody. But,
Right.
you know, sometimes you get you get yourself in a spot and
everybody got different points of
they have their views, but you know, and I have my view, but I am fighting for this. I'm fighting for it. I'm fighting for the people of Marshall County. And again, my number is 662-544-5670. If you want to be a part of this drive that we have, and I see I've got several people that have texted me, so let's go. Let's get this voter drive and things together. Because again, 7.5 months now, we qualify.
And the thing is,
and we need to, and if you're not satisfied with me or anybody, make a change.
Step up.
Now, I'm going to say this again. Make sure I'm clear. We're not bagging Mr. Glover. We don't bag anybody. But they're welcome. Any supervisor is welcome to come on here and state their opinion or either tell us some facts or whatever you got. But this is my thing. We had a guy on here. We had R.L. Isom on here, and people assume that we're bagging R.L. This is the thing with R.L. Isom. R.L. Isom don't really want per se to run for supervisor.
He's not political.
But this is the thing that he came on here and he said his reasoning was because how do my taxes, and a lot of people saying the same thing, how do my taxes go up 30%?
He's a concern.
And I don't have anything to show for it.
Right.
And he said, and I quote, we don't have a hospital, but my taxes are 30% higher. And we don't have anything in the recreation for my kids. But my taxes are up 30%. This is what the citizens are talking about. This is what the citizens need. This is what the citizens want. And if you are a supervisor and you're not talking about that, then we need somebody else. It's just that simple. You can't tell us what we can't afford, but my taxes don't went up 30%. But in that, this is Marshall County Watch. Hey,
let me say something.
Go ahead.
Real quick. You guys tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna step in at the Dale D. version.
Oh, you gonna be on? Look, he everybody up.
Yeah, so you guys step in, tune in, and support this radio station. Please support what they're trying to do. And again, like he said, I didn't come out here to ask for his support or anybody else's support. I'm out here to tell the truth and give you facts.
That's what we like. Hey, there we go. That was Supervisor District 1, Mr. Red Glover. You're welcome. All supervisors are welcome anytime to come by and let us know what you got. And we said something that you don't agree with, come on here. We weren't throwing, we were trying to embarrass them or anything, and that's not what we do here. We want to know what's going on in Marshall County. And we got some new music by yours truly. Hey, let me know what you think. And it ain't Southern Soul, it's the old stuff.
Okay.
And like we always say in parting, hey, stay safe and keep watch.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No, thank
you. Told me don't give you no handshake.
When
you ain't got your baby.
That's right.
Oh, okay. I can't hear. We're ready. We got.
Warms up the soul. Come on home, baby. Your man is where you belong.
Thank you.
Blues and calm whiskey. It helps ease the pain of losing you.
I got it. It's on YouTube.
When I play this guitar, it makes me feel a little better, but it can't take the place of loving you. Blues and corn whiskey is the medicine
I wrote it. That's all.
for a broken heart.
I just wrote it. Burnside, we go bad, bro.
Take it every day when you ain't got nobody to hold you in that love.
because you ain't gonna see your baby no more. Blues and cold whiskey is the thing you want most when your good thing is gone. Blues and cold whiskey can't make this house no home when your baby's long gone.